Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers.
Ooh, we got the Grails in. Shout out to Jordan Brand for sending these out. It was nicely packaged and all that. So yeah, thank you to Jordan Brand. But we got the Jordan 11 Concords in 2018.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is just a very, very hype shoe.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of history, a lot of really bizarre, really a bizarre series of events.
Yes.
Regarding this whole shoe and the release of it and everything. For those of you guys who don't know, but yeah, Jordan did leave to go play basketball.
To go play baseball.
Jordan did leave to go play baseball.
Yes.
Yeah, so he left for, the 93-94 season. The Bulls were just complete trash, a shell of what they were. They were also in the 94-95 season, but halfway through, Jordan decided to come back. But they did end up making the playoffs, obviously thanks to the help of Jordan. And when he came back, he was wearing the 45.
Number 45, yes. So they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, right? And then the first game, Jordan was wearing number 5 for his jersey, and he broke these out. So these were actually supposed to be a sample, and I guess like Tinker probably sent over a few samples, and he saw this, he was like, ooh, I like this. And MJ being MJ, he's like, I'm gonna wear these.
Yeah.
So he wore these in the first game, and he was actually fined. He was fined because it did not meet the uniform regulations that the NBA had. So I guess the rest of the Bulls team was wearing all black shoes or something like that, and this was white. So they fined him the first game, and he wore these this exact colorway, the Concords, in the second game as well. But also MJ changed his number to 23, his jersey, because he was fined for the jersey as well because he wasn't supposed to wear 23.
Right.
He had he just changed his number for no reason,
right.
you know. And then the third game, he wore pennies, which is very interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then game 4 and 5, or the rest of the series, he wore the black Concords. And after it wasn't known as the Space Jam then, I don't think. And then when the movie came out is when it got to be known as the Space Jams. But anyways, so yeah, this has the number 45 on it. You know, and this is basically the PE or sample version that MJ wore because he was number 45, you know, and I believe he wore number 45 because his brother wore number 45.
Here is the box.
The boxy box.
Retro box, a lot
Yes.
different, a lot more simplistic than the Space Jam box.
Yes.
Right?
Well, yeah, this is the box, kind of like slides out, and so it's a lot different. It has 45 on it. Apparently, this is the OG box. The original box that the Concords came in. So let's get started with the Tracciones. You have, an icy blue translucent outsole, and then you have some herringbone solid purple pods. And traction is really, really good. I love the traction. I played in these yesterday, and it was biting like glue. So yeah, I love the traction. The only thing I don't like about it is that it does yellow.
Yeah, over time it will.
Yeah, some people like it, but I really don't like how it looks. So there's that. Of course, underneath that you have the carbon fiber plate. And there's really no sheen to it. It's more matte.
Yeah, it's got a matte texture. Some of the other 11s have a different sheen to it. Like
the Space Jams are like
a little more glossy in the Space Jams.
Yeah.
And then your UNC 11 lows are just like a blue with more of a matte vibe.
Yeah. So there's that. Moving on to the cushion. The cushion, and I don't know. Like I was reading online, some sites were saying it's PU, which is polyurethane, and some sites are saying Phylon. So I'm not really 100% sure what the foam is. But the foam is actually pretty nice. There is a full-length airsole unit underneath your foot. Not a full-length zoom unit, not to get confused. Airsole is kind of like more of their Nike's older technology. And it feels nice once you break it in. There's a soft compression, but it's not like zoom where it's like there's a really fast rebound and bounce. Airsole is more just like nice soft compression. But right now, can't really feel it too much, but I broke my UNC colorway in, and these feel super nice. The insole, it says Nike Air on it, and then the actual like texture on it feels like a carpet or something.
Yeah, it's almost like a terry cloth, like a short terry cloth or something.
Yeah.
But it's a weird consistency.
Yeah, it's like a rubbery type of. There's not a lot of compression, so the
It's like a really dense foam.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. So the step-in comfort doesn't feel very, very nice comparing to like shoes nowadays. Like the Jordan 11, the Space Jams, the insole is a little different. See, there's a little bit more compression and stuff. So, anyways, there's that. All right, moving on to the materials.
Patent leather, of course.
Ooh.
Of course, running through the whole bottom half of the shoe.
I mean, I like how it looks.
Yeah.
But I don't like how it feels on foot too much, and also like the creases, man.
Yeah, it definitely creases.
You
but
can't crease these, man.
it's got that shiny aesthetic to it that you really can't mistake.
Yeah.
So there's that. But above that, which is, the patent leather is actually kind of interesting because in some of the other 11s, it's actually a lot lower.
Yes. The
So
2011 was a lot lower.
yeah.
So and also you can see from the low. This is a low, obviously, but there's that. Also, which is weird. There's no ballistic nylon on this. It's all leather.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But anyways.
Maybe just obviously because it's a low, they just lowered everything. But just an interesting thing there. But the rest of the materials are pretty cool, especially for back in the day. I mean, you have this ballistic nylon type material textile.
Yes.
Which is dope. I mean, it's super strong and probably a good amount lighter than your traditional thick cut leathers. So
yeah, dude, like in the Jordan 12, it was predominantly like freaking leather and suede. The Jordan 10 is all leather. The 13 is all leather basically. So this is a nice addition, and it was ahead of its time. It's basically like a knit material. You have a nice leather panel in the back. Yeah, it feels pretty nice. It feels like a pretty good quality leather cut. The leather actually is cut out here, so this is really soft here. It doesn't bother my Achilles heel at all. So I really like how this was designed as well.
Yeah, that's dope.
It has the number 45, which is supposed to be a nod to the actual sample PE that Jordan wore. And then when the actual Jordan 11 came out, it had number 23 on it, I believe.
Yeah, so that was in May of 95, the actual release. Yeah.
Okay. So there's that, but it is like heat pressed on. So I think if you do stretch it out and like wear it a lot, it might come off. But in the Space Jams, it's actually stitched on, which is interesting.
I wonder if that's just a small detail they left different just to troll, just to have a difference, which they often do.
Yes.
Just to have slight variations in different models, so you know what the true OG is.
Yeah.
Another thing is that the Jumpman was switched. The Concords were obviously retroed in 2011, but a lot of people weren't super happy with them just because of the overall build quality and some of the certain things that they changed.
Yes.
Some people wanted the 45 on the back. The logo was faced in the opposite direction. Just to troll.
Yeah, just to troll you guys. Just to troll us,
But these rope laces are sick.
I like
a thick rope lace.
Yes.
Easy to tighten, and it kind of really grab and hold you in the footbed, keep you locked down. I like the big rope lace.
Yes. So those are the materials. Actually pretty nice. Moving on to the fit, go true to size. Width, I would say is slightly narrow. It's a little tight width-wise for my foot. So if you're a wide footer, you should probably go up half a size. And also another thing I don't really like is there's a lot of toe space. I would have liked it to be a little bit tighter, but there's that. All right, moving on to weight. How much do you think these weigh?
God, I don't know.
These actually feel kind of not that heavy.
Yeah.
Probably like what, 13?
14.
14, since it's a high. 14.39.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the low is. Let's see the low. 13 ounces. Okay, so it is kind of heavy, but let's compare it to the 12. The 12
is super heavy, right?
It's probably gonna be, freaking 16 ounces, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like comparing it to back then, this is actually a pretty light shoe, and I think that has to do with like, I guess, the ballistic nylon and like not having a lot of rubber everywhere like the Jordan 12 does, So yeah, they feel pretty light, not too bulky, and it doesn't really feel like a boot like most Jordans do. Like the 12 and then the 17s, dude, like these feel like boots, So that's one thing I like about the 11s. Of course, ventilation is gonna suck in these. You have leather, you have really no ventilation. It's gonna be hot, so there's that. Also, aesthetics. Aesthetics.
I mean, they're fire.
They're pretty nice.
They're pretty much
what do you
fire.
like better though? Tell us what you guys like better, the Space Jam colorway or the Concords. I posted this on IG. There's surprisingly a lot of Space Jams.
Yeah,
I think it was
I
like
like the
80%
Space Jams.
Space Jams.
I like the Gamos too.
Yeah, I like the Gammas
Really
too.
dope.
Yeah. But anyways, tell us what you guys think looks better. But also, do you guys think this is one of the greatest shoes of all time?
No.
No. Ooh, we're
Hey,
gonna get some
that's
haters,
my
man.
opinion,
We're
dog.
gonna get some haters
I'm entitled
up
to
in
that.
here, dude.
I'm not big on the 11s. I mean, performance-wise, as a retro, definitely they're up there.
Yes, they're super nice.
Looks-wise, I'm more of a 6
You
kind of
love
guy.
the 6s.
I like the 3s a lot too. The 5s are great.
I like the
4s
I
are dope.
I think the 11s are pretty much one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also like the way the 12s look too. But anyways, that's just a little first impressions / I guess colorway review of the Jordan 11 Concords. I'm gonna do a Does It Still Basketball because I have not done it with the highs yet. It'd be quite kind of cool to do with the Concords as well. Again, shout out to Jordan Brand for sending these out.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.